Welcome to the Nerd Party.
Hello, I'm Charlene Schmidt.
I'm Patrick Schmidt.
We just watched And All My Dreams Torn Asunder, episode 16 of season 5 of Babble on 5, and it's time to babble for 5.
So I think this is an episode that shows the two sides of Londo Mollari.
Ooh, do tell.
The incredibly smart, insightful right one, and the dumbass.
The guy who's being played by his own government.
Yes. Let's start with the right side, the good side, the side that knows what the heck's going on.
Okay.
And that's in the beginning of the episode. The charges are being brought against him.
Uh-huh.
He is absolutely 100% right that he should be there to hear the evidence.
100%.
Does that piece of the Earth judicial system not made it up to space yet? That kind of pisses me off. He got the chance to defend himself, but he should be there for the presentation of the evidence as well.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. It is a little strange when you critically think about why that procedure in particular. I'm not really sure. And, you know, I feel bad for Londo in this episode. In the start, he is the Centauri cheerleader, you know,
Sure.
representing his government. He's doing his job and doing it well.
Mm-hmm.
However, he is being played by his own government, just in the same way that the Alliance withheld information from him, so have his own people.
For a career politician in the Centauri government, you would think he would know a little bit more about how things work.
He's always had his suspicions, but maybe he should have probed a little further, because I think what's clouded Londo at this particular juncture is his belief that the Centauri do things a certain way, that they are right and justified, and no, they would never do such a thing like withhold information from their future prime minister in the same way that they would never throw him in a jail cell.
Again, for somebody who's been around the Centauri for this long, you would think he would have it figured out by now that that's not the case.
Or has it changed? Is the rug being pulled from beneath Londo's feet here?
Maybe it has changed, but he's got to then adapt. And he's got to have a strong network of allies too. And that's where he's failed, is he doesn't have a strong network of allies. At least he doesn't have to do his time alone. He's got that going for him.
I guess. So Londo, you got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, and Londo, I would think you would be a little bit further ahead of the curve than you really are at this point. So one other piece of Centauri bullshit that bothers me
Yeah.
is the height to which conspiracy theories carry credence.
Oh, yeah?
The power of the conspiracy theory is rampant. People would rather believe the conspiracy theory than believe the truth. Man,
Where have we heard that before?
I don't know. I mean, fortunately, we as humans are very not susceptible to that. We never succumb to conspiracy theories. I'm so glad that we're human.
Oh, yeah, we've never ever fallen for this in our lives, ever. Oh, speaking of taking things hard. Sheridan and Delenn. The weight of the responsibility on their shoulders right now, they feeling it.
Yeah, Delenn needs to get some sleep.
Hardcore? Why? Please, now's not a very good time to be meditating. I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, Sheridan's right here. Get your rest.
Even though Sheridan was the one who got the sleep, he was the one who lashed out emotionally.
Oh, yes, this time it was him.
Yeah.
Sheridan has his moments of blowing up, though. I mean, when Sheridan gets angry, you know he means it.
Yes, and maybe that's a wake-up call. Maybe that's what they needed to hear at the time, but it also probably wasn't very constructive.
Also, I gotta mention the direction in this episode. I see different things happening here, and I know why. It's because it's the one episode that we got directed by Goran Gajic, Mira Furlan's husband, who is an acclaimed director. Yeah, he's doing things with the camera that otherwise I don't think we've really seen on this show before, so that was fun. Seemed like Garibaldi maybe had it together for dropping the evidence, and then after that, you had one job, buddy.
And I know we've talked a lot about his descent. The scary part is this episode leaves you feeling like this is not rock bottom. Starting a war may not be Garibaldi's rock bottom.
Oh, and that's pretty heavy. You know what I think is happening is more people are noticing. Zach
Yes.
has confronted him now,
Yes.
is trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But as a former addict, as pointed out in this episode, Zach is going to know better than to give him another chance and another and another and another. And I'm sorry, Garibaldi, but when you fail so colossally in your job, you're going to have to answer for that. Maybe the jig is up.
Maybe.
Let me reiterate, addiction is a bitch, but at the same time, it does have serious, far-reaching ramifications here. We're seeing that in action hardcore on Babylon 5.
So on that happy note,
Yeah!
what do you say we call it a day and move on to our next episode?
Let's do that. And in the meantime, we've got all week to chat up in the comments and talk about things like alcoholism and the things going down on Centauri Prime and who's going to save the day? Is it going to be Veer? Please let it be Veer. I love Veer.
In the meantime, please like and subscribe in addition to commenting and share this video. Let
Hey!
your friends know that there's this really cool Babylon 5 vidcast going on and it's almost done. And if they haven't watched it before, they can binge from the start.
Yes, and we have seen some people do that. We love you for it. How are you not sick of us yet?
Yeah, this is awesome. We love it. And we're going to go watch the next episode.
Yeah. So until then, everybody, we'll talk to you next week.
Bye-bye.